YouTube? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hi guys. Hi. 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 Don't mind me. I have allergies right now, so my nose is a little stuffy. It's crazy because now if you cough or anything like that or sneeze, people's like, Corona. I'm like, I have allergies. Leave me alone. Anyways, we're gonna talk. If my wig starts sliding back, don't judge. I had to unglue her because she was giving me a headache. Okay, so where do I start? I haven't been here in 2 months, and it's crazy because I told myself that I was gonna be so creative and I was just gonna start like going off on YouTube when this quarantine happened, and it went completely whoop the opposite. I don't know about you, but me and in this body and this everything, we went to camp. It was hard. It was very difficult. I struggled with a lot of things. The only thing that kept me going, I was working out at least 3 to 4 times a week, and that kept me going. But there was days that I was like, "Woo!" There was days that I was, "Ugh, ugh." It was literally a roller coaster, and it was so exhausting. Um, Kind of happy that we're like almost getting back to normal, but not really. Like when you go outside, you really it's different. You feel it. It's the mask, 6 feet apart. It's just like, okay, it's reality, it's happening. And then also what's happening, with black people here in America, America, United States. It's sad. It's so sad. I personally try not to get involved. Like I see what's going on, but it's kind of like a okay. How do I say this? It's kind of like we know what's going on, but we try to be like okay. It happens all the time, so we like used to it. But I feel like the murder of George Floyd really did this to everything. Everything came out. We're tired. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. Um, just being treated different than other people. Why? Because of my skin color. Like, we're tired. It really affected me. So, Corona came, open down situation. We were ready to dispatch and get out, and then the situation happened with George Floyd. And it really, like I said, it took everything off, and after that, nothing has been the same. Nothing will be the same. And make sure that your feed and your Instagram don't go back to the same thing as old. Always remind them what's going on because we can't be put on the back burner because if we do that, we're just gonna keep going through this every damn time. And all I can say is I'm exhausted. And I am 31 years old. And I wonder those who are older than me, that have been dealing with this longer. It's like racism is real. I have experienced it so many times. Like for example, one time I was working at Mac, and this was like when it really happened to me, and I was like, oh. I was ringing out this girl, and she was with her boyfriend. She was white, and she was rude. She came in, and I was like, "Hi, how are you? Can I help you find anything?" Da 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 da. And she looks at me. She goes, "No," and I was like, "Okay." So I'm like, probably, hey, the girl has a bad day. No, nothing like that. And then she, was looking at lip glosses, and I was back there. 5 minutes passes by, and I say again, "Do you need help finding anything? Do you need to find a gloss?" And she's looking at the glosses, and she looks up. She goes, "No," and I said, "Oh, all right." So I went to the register, and I was like, "I'm not dealing with this." I told my manager you could deal with her. Then she has the audacity, okay, to scream back and be like, can I get some help?" And I was like, "Okay, what did you want?" I screamed from across the room, the store. And she's like, can I get the da da da? I went and got it for her. Didn't say shit. Like I was straight up face like, "Oh, you have an attitude with me? I'm gonna give you the same energy. You're not gonna come over here in this place and disrespect me." She came and she told me what she wanted. Da, da, da. She throws the powder in the counter. And I look at her. I grab the powder. And she tells her boyfriend, the help isn't being so nice. I said, "What?" I said, wait a minute. What? I remember that I just blacked out and I didn't help her. I went to the back and I told my manager, "Can I beat her ass?" Straight up. He goes, "If you do anything because you're staying on the clock, you will get fired. Like it's sadly, but you will get fired." And I remember I just being like, I cussed her off and I was like, you're lucky I'm at work. If not, no. She got out of the store. She flipped me off. And I said, don't ever come back here because I'm going to drag you through this whole downtown area. And then I've never seen her again. But situations like this happen here. I've been following in stores, you know, people treat you different. It's always a different thing. And I am tired. The same energy you give me, I'm going to give you. We are in a different generation. You will get beat up. Period. So I'm going to keep talking about the situations. We are tired. We are exhausted. And I hope you guys do too. And I have seen so much support from my beauty community that it was beautiful. Like, I didn't expect people to show up like this. And almost everybody did. And for the people who didn't, you know who you are. At first I was like, whatever. And those who did it for cloud, that whole nine. God knows your heart. God knows your heart. But I do want to thank and I appreciate those that pull up with us, the protesting, everything. Like, I went to the protest and it was so healing. I was scared. At first I was scared to go because of, you know, I heard what was going on and I was like, I don't think that I want to, you know, do that because I don't want to get hurt, nothing like that. But then, like, it was like it was going to the second week, and my cousin was like, let's go. And I was like, let's go. And we had the big sign saying that Black is beautiful right here. And we just pull up. And we were on the me and Osito on top of the roof. My best friend came. My cousin was driving. And we were just, like, there. And it was so healing and amazing and seeing so many people. And something, before I close talking about this, something that really touched me and what I saw, like, where the change starts, is seeing the babies, the kids, you know, in the peaceful protest, because there was peaceful protests, the ones that I went to. There was no chaos, there was no craziness like they were showing on TV and on the news. Some of them were, but a lot of them were peaceful. The people that was coming over here and destroying, they had a different motive. They didn't care about movement and what we were trying to prove and what we were trying to, like, you know, stand up for. That's a different people. So when people compare, like, the protesters and the looters, they're not the same people. They're not. So the ones that I went to two of them. It was completely peaceful. And the most beautiful thing for me was seeing the little kids. It made me cry a couple times just seeing them and, you know, holding the sign Black Lives Matters, no justice, no peace, and little white baby kid, like white kids, like doing that with their parents. And I was like, that's where the change starts in your house. Because at the end of the day, there's still gonna be racism. Like, there's racism all over the place. Black people is racist, okay? When I was in high school, I was bullied with black girls, okay? There's white people racist. There's Latinos racist. Racism is everywhere. But the thing is, we could change that where our generation, like, starts here. And then in your house. That's where everything starts. The other people who's racist, you can't change that. Okay? So with that being said, it was just a whole crazy situation. And I'm very happy that it happened. Not the murder, not that. Nobody deserves to die like that. Just finally that we woke up. Then it was like, enough is enough. And then after that, a lot of people started dying. And, you know, it's hard. It's a lot to discuss. And hopefully I don't get dragged for anything that I say. But that's just how I'm feeling. You know, emotions all over the place. Changing subjects. What else did I did? I went back to the gym for the first time today, and it was amazing. Like, I thought it was gonna suck. I thought I wasn't gonna be able to run on the treadmill, and I had it. I think I was more pumped than ever. And I was like, I got it. With a little bit of hair. Like, the whole thing, you have to wear a mask. You have to literally, you have to pull up. You have to come in 10 minutes early. No, 20 minutes early because there's a line. You can't touch people. You have to be in the room with the mask. Like, all that. This is me finishing my workout. Listen, I was feeling some kind of way because
this is the new normal.
I killed it. But I feel amazing. Like I said, I did work out during the quarantine, so I think that's what helped me. But I did gain weight, okay? And I did eat everything that I wanted. And there's days that I was so hard on myself, and there's days I was like, fuck it, man. It is what it is. You know, it's kind of it was like this. Like I said, it was what it was. It was what it was. But yeah, I did that. What else did I do different? I did a little bit of shopping here and there. Also, shopping is different. Like, the mask, the distance, the pictures in the stores, like where you have to stand, where you have to do this, where you have to do that. It's different. Where we go back to normal, I don't know. I don't see ourselves I don't see the world going back to normal anytime soon. I think that this is gonna carry on into next year. So 2020 was a very interesting year. I don't want to say it was bad because this stuff needed to happen, and also Corona, even though it was traumatizing for some people just staying home and to have to deal with their heads. That was a lot. I know for the people who think alike and all that stuff, that was a lot. Um, just I feel like the world needed a pause. And at the end of the day, even though I was mostly like I had my days down, the days that I was up and I was like, I needed this peace. I needed to take a break. I needed to take care of myself first before I came back to do all this. So for the corona, I have to say, maybe I am the only one. I was I was grateful because of my mental. Like my mental needed a break, you know? And then, George Floyd death happened and it was like, and I think that we were, okay, let's do this. Everything happened for a reason. Is 2020 canceled? I don't think 2020 is canceled. It's a learning year. I saw a post. Let me read this to you. That really, I was like, oh, I like this. Like, I really like this. Because at first I was like, 2020 is canceled. No. I read this and I was like, I like this a lot. Hold on. Oh, this one. What if 2020 isn't canceled? What if 2020 is a year we have been waiting for? A year so uncomfortable, so painful, so scary, so raw that it's finally forced us to grow. A year that screams so loud, finally awaken us from our ignorant slumber. A year we finally accept the need for change, declare change, work for change, become the change. Year we finally band together instead of pushing each other farther away. 2020 isn't canceled, but rather the most important year of them all. And when I saw this post, literally my heart just kind of like, exactly. It was painful, difficult, hard. A lot of people lost their jobs, lost a lot of things. It was a lot, but I don't feel like 2020 is canceled. This is the time, like, for you to like get to know who you are, really like get in there with yourself and all that. So that's what this whole thing did to me, the lockdown, and then learning about a lot when because of the death of George Floyd. I don't know what to call that. Black Lives Matter movement. I really don't know what to call it because I don't want to, you know, I don't mean no harm. If I say anything, I don't mean no harm. I'm just really just speaking out of my heart. The Black Lives Movement. I learned a lot. I learned things about slavery that I was always afraid to learn because it made me uncomfortable. Um, Fudge. It was so much that I will see and my heart will break. Like, my people really went through this. Like, it was very heartbreaking, but something that we need to know because we need to teach our kids and our next generation like what happened so this stuff doesn't repeat again, you know? So, like I said, there's always going to be racism. You can't change that. Don't get disrespected. Check them, okay? Check them. But kill them kindly. Don't if they put hands on you, that's a different story. But kill them kindly. But it starts at home, and it was a lot. Whew. Yeah, I just get all sentimental when I talk about that because another thing that I saw that broke my heart was the Afro Latino community. Not everybody. Um, just like how much they hate themselves. And I'm not gonna lie, for me, I was just like that because everything starts from your household, you know? And my family was raised like that. I was raised like that. I was always a negrita of my cousins and the one with the nappy hair. So they would say little remarks, not like because they hated me or because, no, that's how we were raised. And that affected me. And I also discovered that when all this situation happened, I was like, oh, that triggers me. Why? I had to go down and up. I got a song up of TikTok. Oh my gosh. I had to go down and deep. What was the root? Where did it came from? And a lot of it came from my family. Not that they meant to hurt me or nothing like that, but that's how we were raised. You know, the saying of, Yo tengo pelo bueno, yo tengo pelo malo. You know, I was the one with the pelo malo because my hair was curly. I remember my cousins, they have like a different texture, softer curls, long, and I was always the nappy. And they have comments. Like I had a cousin that called me Brillito, and I love him so much, and I know he didn't mean no harm, but I'm 31 years old today, learning to love my hair, and I wish that I was 15 and learn and loving my curls and embracing. But it's never too late, you know? And it breaks my heart to see the Afro-Latino community just kind of like, yo no soy negra. A mí no me mezclen con eso. Yo no soy de... That breaks my heart. But like I said, I was in that position before. And it took me a long time. And I'm finally awake and I'm very proud of my blackness and I own it. Soy Afro-Latina y soy orgullosa. And if it bothers you, goodbye. Peace out, you know? So, yeah, I learned a lot about myself, about things that made me uncomfortable, and just went down to the root of the problem and took it out like, oh, that's where it comes from. And I'm still growing. You know, there's some stuff that still makes me uncomfortable that I'm not ready to tackle yet, but I will get there. Good news. So tomorrow, oh my gosh, I feel like the rest of this year, it's the best version of myself. The best version of myself, and I'm pushing myself to literally the edge because if I don't try, I'm never gonna know, you know? So I've been scared to move from where I'm at right now because I'm very comfortable. I'm chilling. Like I could literally just be in my house all day without doing nothing. I'm chilling. And you know, you guys know that I've been trying to move for the longest, trying to find the perfect spot. Not like a dream home because my dream home is a whole situation that I will get it. Mark my words, I will get my dream home, but it's not my dream home. It's a place that I've been looking for. A comfortable, bigger, like a townhouse for me and Osito and my mom. Because she's coming with me. Thank God. I needed her in my life. And tomorrow I'm gonna go see if I got approved and if I got it. If you guys want me to take you in my journey, if I get approved, do a house tour, let me know. Comment below because I would love to share that with you guys. But I also don't want to come across showy or like braggy. That's why I never like it's crazy because I always think about it like I never celebrate my milestones and what I not is the word conquer. I don't think it's conquer what I accomplish in life because I don't want to come across pushy or like braggy. Never, I never want that. So for the first time ever, and I'm like, I was getting emotional. I'm very proud of myself. You know, I have worked so hard like to get where I'm at that I am gonna celebrate me. And by no mean, if I show it's nothing to be braggy. I come from nothing, you guys. I literally come from nothing. And where I'm at in life right now is such a blessing from God. Like he literally met me halfway. He had it all for me. I just had to go for it and just jump on faith and he did a lot of the things in my life. So this house, I have it inside of me that I'm gonna get it. So tomorrow I'm gonna see if I'm approved. So emotions all over the place. We're gonna see if we got it or not. So yes, comment below and let me know if you guys want to go in this journey with me because I would love to share it. Okay, I would love to be more open with situations and I promise you, no harm, no showing, nothing like that. I'm just really proud of myself, man. So yeah, I probably comment below and let me know if you guys want me to do that, and then I do like if I get it. I'm like talking like I already got it. Listen, in my heart, God already told me that it's mine, so we gonna see. So I'm gonna do that. And what else? I think I cover up everything. I cover up everything. Ooh, there's one more thing, but I'm gonna wait for that later because I feel like I cover a lot in this one right here. I'm gonna wait for that one later. I think the first thing will be the house. I'm so excited. I'm like, oh my gosh. I didn't think I was gonna move anytime soon, but I went and I found out. I was like, God, is it you? I said, you tell me, and I just let everything flow. So tomorrow I will see if it is his hands on it or not. And before you guys asked, and he said, what kind of makeup? What do you got going on? I'm using the Tropical Twilight Tammy with Revolution. Tammy is a talented makeup artist that I never met her, but on Instagram. Her picture is right here. This is her profile. She is bomb.com. She's a black girl, and you guys better go support. She came out with this beautiful palette with Makeup Revolution. Look at these colors. I have it all in my eyes, and the glitter is this one right here. Literally so Nice. The lip is also hers. Look at this lip. This lip gloss right here. It's just called the lip combo, and it comes with a liner and another lip gloss. I don't have the other lip gloss here, but the liner, where's the liner? This is the liner. Is it berry? It's dark. So I use Milani Sassy Sassy Toffee to outline, and then went with Tammy lip combo just to give a little bit of definition top and bottom. But this lip gloss, you guys, look at that. No lipstick. I didn't apply no lipstick, just this and this liner. That's it. And then also she came out with 2 highlight and contour palettes that I had to get them both. I didn't need the other one, but I needed to support. And I was like, I'm getting it all. Like, we need to support. When any black influencer comes out with collection, you guys need to support. Okay? That's just what it is. We support everything else. So I got both of the palettes. Look how dark and beautiful are these contour palettes. Like, look at this. Hold on. Look how dark is this contours. Like, what? This blush, I love. I have it on right now. And then highlight. New highlight alert. Hold on. Revlon. You know the highlight that I always use, and I'm like, you guys, is discontinued by MAC? I finally found it from drugstore. This is I love Settle highlight. You guys know I don't like Beam. I used to like it before, but not anymore. This right here is beautiful. This is the color. What color is this? Gild Glimmer. Look at that. Oh, yes. Revlon came through with this. So that's what I have on my face right now. This tutorial should be up on my Instagram right now because I'm going to upload these 2 videos on the same day. So if you want to go check it out, it's on Instagram. So that's it. Thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully I didn't talk so much and went all over the place. Hopefully I don't get judged for anything that I said. I swear I don't mean no harm. I'm just kind of expressing myself. I love you guys. We back in this beach.